Good morning, YMCA family. How are you all today? I'm Jennifer. Thanks so much for tuning in. We are going to silver sneakers it out, and apparently we have a loose Montag here. So hang on, let me rotate him. Oh dear, Montag is not going to be silver sneakersing us with us today. There you go. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. So what do you need today, right? You need some light weights. And whatever you need to substitute for those light weights is just great, right? Maybe you've got some coffee cups. I'm gonna use these just for a little bit of bicepping, a few other things today, maybe some shoulders. Great thing about coffee cups is that they've got that great handle on them, right? So maybe you've got some other things lying around the house that'll serve that purpose. But I've got my light weights here, and because it's Tuesday, and just like Autumn taught us, we of course need some toilet paper so we can work those inner thighs. We'll get to that a little bit later. I have water. I have a nice sturdy chair that I will probably move from side to side so that you can see me, but you want to make sure that your chair has no wheels, is nice and steady, and hopefully you don't have to move it around. And of course you've got a nice big open space, right? All right, and water of course. Is that it? Do you need to scamper? Do you need to go get some things so that you're ready to go? I will give you 10 seconds. Staring at my fake watch that's not here. So you ready? Sounds good? Okay. All right, guys, we're gonna start with a nice warm up. I wanna do some wrist exercises at the end today, and hopefully we'll be able to squeeze everything in. So, have you had a good day so far? Looking forward to a great day? All right, let's go ahead and start by lifting up nice and tall. Remember, your chair is here nearby. You can grab onto that at any time. But let's check in with your posture first. So I want you to just pull that body up and away from the floor. Lift up, take the crown of your head, reach it way up to the sky, and let's just be tall. Lift up. So today we're really gonna think about posture. Posture is so important. Posture is just, of course, the foundation of all your movement. So let's lift up. You can feel that nice stretch through the tummy. You can feel all those spaces all along your spinal column between each of those individual vertebrae, right? Lift up and lengthen. Good. And as you lift up and lengthen, you probably pull that tummy in without even thinking about it, right? So lift up. Let's take a deep breath. Take those arms out and up. Inhale, reach to the sky. Now we can grow even taller. Reach and press down. Let's do that twice more. A little good morning here. Inhale up. Exhale, press. And one more time, deep breath up. And exhale, press. Fantastic. Wiggle out those shoulders a bit. We are standing nice and tall. Good. We're gonna get moving so we can get that heart rate pumping a little bit, and then we're gonna go ahead and make sure we get all of those muscles. So right here, bring those feet close, and let's start with a nice little march. Just a little march. Here we go. And as always, with everything that I'm doing today, modify, make it easier for yourself, make it harder for yourself. You know what your body needs, right? Excellent. We're just moving along, right? Nice weather today. You'll have to make sure you go outside and do some of this out there as well. Get a little vitamin D. Fantastic. Good, let's tap the toes to the front. Tap and tap and tap. Just moving. Good, good, good. Tap and tap and tap. Now make it a heel and heel and heel to the front. All we're doing is moving. That's all. Nice. Ready to tap side to side? So we're gonna move side to side here. Just a moment, we're gonna bring it into a march in 4, 3, 2, and 1. March it out right here. Very nice. Now, side to side, tap and tap. Let's move those arms maybe forward and back a little bit. There you go, easy peasy, right? Excellent. You have a few more, let's call it 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back to that center march. There we go. We're at least awake now. So now we're gonna make that march a little taller. If you can, just lift the knee. Lift and lift and lift. There we go. Same march, just a little bigger. There we go. If you need to, hang on to your chair. Good. If you are feeling fancy, right? How about one arm up as you march? If you are feeling mega fancy, both arms up. There we go. Good. Excellent. 4, 3, 2, and 1. March it low, right here. Just a few more. 4, 3, 2. Now march it wide. Same thing, just wide. Excellent. Can you tap your toes? Tap, tap, tap. Maybe those elbows can pull back a little. Excellent. You got it. Almost done for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it in and a little tiny march. Very nice. So I want you to envision here that you're in the pool and we're gonna push the water in front of you away. So let's go ahead and stop those feet, wide-ish feet, a little bit further than hip distance apart. Bring those hands forward and I want you to press and release, and press and release. Very nice. If you need to use one hand, it's all good. Press, release, press, release. It's a nice active press, right? We are moving that water forward, pushing those hands through space. So I can feel that energy in my arms. Press, release, press, release. You have 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Bring those elbows in. We're gonna bring them right here. Elbows and shoulders right into line with each other. But I don't want you to move your hips, right? No Zumba hips, right? You save that for later. So we're just gonna give it a little twist. Twist and center and twist and center. But you point your hips to me. Just move the upper body. Twist and center and twist and center. Keep your knees nice and soft. Make sure those guys aren't locked out, right? Twist and center and twist and center and twist. A few more. Easy peasy. Come on. You want to double it up? We can do that. Let's go. 2 and 2 and 2 and 2. Lift your elbows. As they get tired, you're going to want to come down here, so lift them up. Good. 2 and 2 and 2 and 2. A few more. 2 and 2 and 2 and 2. Very nice. Bring it in, wiggle it out. All right, upper body's warm. Heart rates are up a little bit, so fantastic. Let's go ahead and stretch out through your oblique, and then naturally, we're gonna get to those glutes first. So hang on to your chair, a nice wide stance. We're gonna start with just a few reaches so we can wake up that nice side body. Go ahead and reach out away from your chair and scoop over towards it. Oh, this is the best part of Tuesday right here. And scoop and reach. Very nice. Scoop and reach. One more time. Scoop and reach. Beautiful. Back to the center. Go ahead and bring those feet up underneath you right here. So I'm gonna take my outside hand, I'm gonna park it on my hip. You can park it anywhere you'd like. And so normally, right, we have that little exercise where I send your leg out to the side and we pulse it. So we're gonna do the same thing, but today I do want you to lean towards your chair, right? So make sure you've got enough space here. We can reach out and we can grab that chair. It's as if This leg right here is connected up to the shoulder. So the amount of space between your foot and your shoulder has to stay the same. So I come on over and up and over and up. There you go. Take the leg with you as you lean over. Tip and up like your little teapot, right? Sing me I'm a little teapot song. Come on, come on. Down and up and down and up and down and up. Let's do 4 more, then we're gonna get stuck. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Fantastic. Take it over. We're leaning. Make sure this standing knee is nice and soft. And let's go ahead and now flex that leg, right? But we are leaning over. Excellent. So you really want to work here into that glute. Now I know, true confession, I forgot to do about 16 leg lifts on the second side last week. I feel like I should make up for that this week. Come on. Hope you did your homework without me, right? Come on, little pulse. You have 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now let's come up. Pull that knee into the body and tip it back out. Hang on to your chair. Up and press. Up and press. So I don't know about you, but right in here, that gluteus medius is starting to get a little bit warm. Excellent. Up and out. 2 more, I think. Up and out and up. Finish up right here. A little pulse. I know it's tired, so be brave. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower down. Oh my goodness. Before we flip over to work that glute, since we're facing this way, I want you to go ahead and pick up one of your weights. Yeah? So there's that weight, and we're gonna do the rest of I'm a little teapot, yeah? So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna dip towards your chair, hanging onto your weight, and again, stretching into that oblique. So we just dip and lift, and dip and lift. Very nice. Dip and lift and dip. So I'm stretching through here and I'm squeezing this oblique to drop to my chair. Dip and up and dip. Very nice. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Set that weight down, and then we're going to face the chair. So the leg that just worked, the leg that's tired, he's not done yet. So flip around, send that leg back there, and let's just go ahead and lift up that leg and give it a little pulse. Right here, a little pulse. Good. So for this first round, I want you to lift up tall. Pull the shoulders back as we have a little pulse. Yeah. Thinking about posture, we're going to change that in just a moment. So pulse it out for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now, let's go ahead and step back away from your chair. So we're leaning forward, but your tummy is still pulled in. Same thing, take that leg back and let's pulse it up. There you go. Make sure that standing knee is nice and soft. There we go. Nice. Now let's flex that foot and kick the glute. Kick and press and kick and press. Kick and press. Tum-tums are in. You have 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very nice. Now take it in and let's just push that heel to the sky. So we're trying to lift that thigh. Right here, finish it off, be brave. You have 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down, spread those feet apart, and stretch into down dog. There's our nice down dog. Very nice. Take a breath and lift it up. Come on up towards your chair. Give everything a wiggle. All right, one side's feeling strong. We gotta work on the other. So I'm gonna move my chair to the other side. As I do that, this is a great time for you to go ahead and get a drink of water. So go ahead and do that. I'm gonna join you in just a moment. There we go. A little bit of water before we do that second side. Cheers. There we go. Okay. Ready, second side. Lifting up, nice and tall. Good. Hand on the old chair. So remember, this is the one where we're gonna tip over and take your leg with you. So hand right here on the outside of that hip. Grab onto Mr. Chair and leg over. So here we go, little teapots. Down and up and down and up. You got it. Good. Up, down, and up. So you remember everything we did on the first time? I hope so. Come on. Down and up. Little tip. Dip it over. Down and up. And down and up. You don't have to make it a big tip. It's just a little tip, right? And up. And a few more. By that I mean 4, 3, we're getting ready to get stuck, 2, and 1. Take it over, stay right there, and a little pulse, right? Leaning on that chair, go ahead and hang on to it. Hang on to it, that is why it is there. Yeah? There we go, little pulse. We just have to work until it's tired. Make sure your standing knee, that leg that you're standing on, is not locked. It is nice and soft. Okay. All right, we're getting ready to pull that knee into the body very soon. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. In and out. In and out. In and out. And in and out. Like a little pendulum. We're just swinging it up and out and up and out. A few more. Up and out. You know we've got more pulses. Up and out. 2 more. In and out and in. Last time. Be strong. Little pulse right here. You're almost there. Come on for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it in, give it a wiggle, and after you wiggle, grab your weight. Teapot time, yeah? So, feet here, just underneath you. Grab that chair. We've got that little tip. Here we go. Dip, and up, and dip, and up. So once we finish these, we're gonna do that nice reach over from that second position. Then we'll do your arabesques. So over and up and over and up. We just have 8, I think. Come on. 5, squeezing here. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very nice. Let's go ahead and set that weight down. So before we move to face the chair, wide stance, hang on to that chair, arm out, here we go. Scoop and lift. 3 more. Over and up. 2 more. Over and up. Last time. Over and up. Now we're ready to face the chair. So bring those feet in, flip on around, hang on to it, and then that leg that's just done all that work, the leg that's tired, send it back. Shoulders open, tummy's in, and we pulse right here. So there's that pulse. Working strong. Almost there, you have 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Same leg, only now let's step back a bit, right? So as that leg extends back there, you're probably gonna be able to lift a little higher. So that would be really great if you did that, yeah? Come on, right back here. You're leaning forward, but your tummy is in. Support that back. Pulse it out. We have some kicks and some lifts. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. Flex the foot. Kick and press. Kick and press. It's a gentle kick. Squeeze it towards the glute. In and out. How about in and out, in and out. 2 more. In and out and in. Now we gotta lift it. So in you go and just press it up to the sky. Lifty, lifty. Just a few of these. Come on, be strong, be strong. How about 3, 2, 1, and you're done. So set both feet on the floor, spread those feet out, and take that lovely stretch in down dog. Oh, that is nice. A little reach right there. Fantastic. Come on in, and up we go to the top. Ready? Wiggle it out. It's a lot of leg work today. It's all good. So spread those feet out nice and wide. We're gonna reach your arms forward, and I just want you to make a lovely C shape out of your spine. I'll turn to the side here. So we're gonna just push those hands forward, round your back, drop your chin to your chest. If you'd like, hang on to your chair as we do this, right? So we're rounding and straightening. Rounding and straightening. Yeah? Round and straighten. One more time. Round and straighten. Beautiful. Bring it down. Lovely. Give it a wiggle. How about one more sip of water before we move on? We're standing, so let's get some shoulders done first. Shoulders, a little bit of chest maybe, and then we'll move on. So I'm gonna grab my weights. If your weights are too heavy, we're gonna do some front raises, we're gonna do some lateral raises, and we're gonna do some T drills. We're just gonna put that together today. If it's too much, set your weights down. We're gonna do 3 sets. I will do the first 2 sets with weights, and then I will do the last set without. So here we go. Grab your weights, and we've got those feet right here underneath you, soft knees. We're gonna alternate. So we just lift one and down, and the other one and down. That's all. Up and down and up and down. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now, bend your elbows, bring your weights right here to your chest, and then we take the elbow out to the side. So lift and lower, lift and lower, lift and lower. You got it. Keep going. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Bring those weights down right here in front of you. So for our T drill, both arms are going to go at the same time. We go forward, out, together, and down. So when we take the arms out, actually the whole time your elbow is slightly bent. You want to make sure you don't lock those elbows. Slightly soft, tummy in, standing tall. We're only doing 4 of them. 4. Again. 3, 2, and 1. That wasn't so bad, right? Bring them down, wiggle it out. We are ready for your second set. With your weights, with your coffee cups, whatever you have. Front raises, alternate. 1 and 2. Same thing. 1 and 2. 4 more, that's all. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now to the side, bend your elbows, weights to your chest. 8, 7, 6, 5. Lift the elbow. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring them down. Now we have T-drill. There's only 4. Inhale, breathe in. Are you standing tall? Let's go. 4, 3, these are tough. 2, 1 more. Good job. Set those fellas down or hang on to them, right? Maybe you need something heavier. It's all good. Same thing, I'm just gonna show you that when you get tired, you set those weights down. So we've got those front raises. Let's go. 1, 2, 1, 2. All you have is 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. To the side. Hands to your chest, elbows lift. Here we go. 1 and 2. And 1 and 2. Really think about where you are moving those body parts. Be very deliberate. Lift and lift. 1 more time. I think I lost count. And lift. Beautiful. Finish with T-drill. 4 sets. Be strong. Let's go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Good job. Bring those weights down, set them down, and wiggle out those shoulders. Very, very good wiggle. In fact, let's go ahead here. Nice soft space underneath you. Let's just do the backstroke so we can open up through the chest and relax the shoulders at the same time, yeah? Up and around. How about 2 more? Scoop and down. Last time. Scoop and down. Beautiful. A good wiggle. All right, so shoulders are done. We can do our chest seated. Are you ready to sit? I don't think you are, not quite yet. So let's go ahead. We're standing. Let's get biceps done, then we'll come down to seated. So I'm gonna pick up both weights again. You pick up whatever you've got, yeah? And we're just going to bring those hands to the chest, like where we started with that nice elbow lift. So my hands are here down beside me. I'm gonna pull my weights up here in front of my chest. That's all, and down. And squeeze, and down. Bringing the weights to the chest, and down. That's all. In, and out, and in, and out. You have a few of these. Let's go. Squeeze. Very nice. In and out and in and out. We're gonna get stuck in just a moment. How about 2 more? In and out and in and out. Now leave it there. Hold it here. Hold it here. Squeeze it in. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And I want you to think about that bicep. You keep holding right up in here, those biceps. Just holding it here. You should feel that that muscle is activated. Yeah, squeeze it, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And release it down for just a moment. Right down here, let's curl the wrist. I do want to work some wrist later, but let's just curl the wrist up towards the body. Squeeze, release, squeeze, release. Very important for us to work wrist, right? For forearm strength, and also for those of us that may have some issues with carpal tunnel, right? When that medial nerve gets a little bit compressed, it can cause some issues. I'm gonna do some stretches at the end today to work on that a little bit. Squeeze, release, squeeze, release. How about 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release it. Good job. Bring those weights right back here, back to your chest. Now I want you to take your elbows, and I want you to glue your elbows as best you can down to your body. We just don't want them winging out there. Leave them closed. We're gonna do the other portion of that bicep. So the weights come together, and then they just reach out to the side, as if we're making a little Y here, yeah? So there's the Y and in, but my elbows aren't moving. I'm just moving the weights a little bit. Working the bicep just a wee little bit. Open and close. Open and close. Open and close. And open. A few more. Open and close. You got it. Out and in. Out in, 2 more, out, and in, and out, and in, easy peasy. Down those weights go. Let's finish with a few more wrist curls, so just for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release it. Remember when I said we were gonna come seated? I'm sorry, I lied. We're gonna do 2 more things. So I'm gonna just turn around here to the side, standing here, comfortable position. I just want you to squeeze the shoulder blades behind you, right? So as if we were opening up the chest. Well, not as if, we are. We are squeezing the shoulder blades and opening the chest. That's all. Squeeze, release, squeeze, release, squeeze, release, squeeze, release. You have 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now take it back there. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And if you can, a little pulse. Pulse, 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 pulse. Press your chest forward. Maybe lift your chin up a bit. Squeeze your tum-tum. Pulse it out. Very nice. And release. Let's do just 8 more. 8, release. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release it. There you go, guys. Go ahead, put those weights down. Wiggle out your shoulders. Stretch out that back. Maybe bring your hands forward and just press those hands out in front of you so we can stretch into the back. That's going to cause it to round a little bit. That's great. You have to stretch it. And then relax it. Good. Grab your chair. I'm going to flip around. We're going to work your balance and your calves. Then we'll come seated, I'm pretty sure. So right here, I've got my toes pointed towards that chair. Hang on to that chair and we're just going to lift and lower. Lift and lower. That's all. Work the calves. You hang on to that chair. Mine's a little short. Come on, keep going. Up and down. Work the calves. There we go. So your balance comes from your center. So when we balance in just a moment, you need to think about lifting up tall, squeezing in that entire core, and staying, right? Lifted long, tightening up through your tum-tum and your glutes. But right now we've got a few more of these so that we can tire out your calves. Press up as high as you can, all the way up and down, up and down. Be gentle. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very nice. Now stay at the top as best you can and pulse it out. Pulse it out. I know they're tired. They'll get a good stretch in a moment. Pulse, pulse, pulse. There we go. You have 3, 2, 1. Now stay up on those toes. Let's reach one arm up. Here it is. Squeeze in your tummy. Tighten up your glutes. If you can, both arms up. Stay there. Hold it. Grab your chair if you need to. 3, 2, 1, and down. Good job. We're going to take that nice step back like we did earlier. So this way we can stretch out your calves. So gently here, place one leg behind you. There's that lovely calf stretch. Be gentle, but breathe into it. And other side, switch out those legs, stretch out that opposite calf. And relax it. Things should feel nice before we come seated. Let's just take a big stretch here. Feet out to the side, scoop the arms out. Let's make a big circle up and around the body. Up and around, and down, and swoop it back. Up and around. Breathe as you go. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. 2 more each side. There we go. Give it a wiggle, and now it is finally time to come seated. I've been promising you guys that for a while, but I've seen you. I know, you guys are tough. You guys are super tough. So I'm gonna just pick up my items here and have a seat. You guys have a seat. Hopefully you didn't have to move anything, right? Okay, nice and comfy. While you're coming to that seated position, put your items somewhere where they will not be in the way, except for your toilet paper or your small ball. We're gonna need that. How about a drink of water? That would be a great idea. Yeah? Excellent. Okay. So let's work that inner thigh, those inner thigh muscles. So take your toilet paper, or your small ball, if you're fancy, ready? You might have one of those. And let's just position it right there between those knees so we can work, squeeze those inner thighs together, yeah? So a little squeeze and release. Doesn't look like you're doing much, but we will be able to feel it shortly. So we're just pulsing and squeezing and mushing, that's all. So I am pressed forward away from the back of my chair, lifted up tall. Posture is lovely. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Mush up that roll of toilet paper. You can return it to the closet unharmed shortly. Come on guys, mush it in. There we go. Let's go ahead and mush it. Squeeze it in nice and tight, as tightly as you can. Squeeze and hold. Tight, tight, tight. Super tight. Come on, work those inner thighs. It's easy to cheat here, don't do that. Right? How about a few more pulses? Let's go. Pulse and pulse and pulse and pulse. Mush it in. Mush, 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 and mush. There we go. So as we're pulsing right here, I'm thinking we haven't done those triceps yet. We definitely have to do some triceps. But I don't think you quite feel anything with those inner thighs yet. I don't think so. One more pulse. Come on, squeeze it as tightly as you can, and then pulse it out. Little itty bitty pulse right here. Pulse, pulse, pulse. Come on, squeeze it up. Things should be saying hello at this point. Those nice inner thigh muscles. Come on. Pulse, pulse, pulse. You have 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax it a bit. Good, good. And we're gonna take that roll of toilet paper. Mine got mushed this way, so I'm gonna rotate it the other way. And then I'm going to we're gonna work our chest. So you can squeeze it and mush it by holding your hands here, or we can make fists with your hands. That way your wrists are nice and straight. So here, lift the elbows up, and we're just gonna mush the toilet paper in. So squeeze it. Make sure your thumbs are not tucked into your fist. So squeeze, release, squeeze, release, squeeze, release, squeeze. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now take it in and pulse it out right here. Pulse it. Just a little itty bitty pulse, right? Activating definitely into those armpits. You should be able to feel it there a little bit. Such a great way to get to the chest. If you want to do push-ups here, you go right ahead. Don't let me hold you back. Come on, guys. Pulse it out for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lovely. Bring it on down, and then let's just open up your chest. Take your hands, reach on around here, grab your chair, squeeze your shoulder blades together, and lift your chin. So we can really press that chest forward, open up through it, and and release it. Beautiful. Take your well-used toilet paper, set it right there up underneath you, and I'm going to pick up a weight, right? A weight here, and then I'm gonna press back into my chair so that my back here is supported. So we're gonna do some overhead triceps. Important thing to remember is that I want you to bring your elbows to me. Really easy here to try to wing those elbows out to the side, but I want you to point your elbows towards me. So if this gets heavy, set your weight down, and you can do it without the weight. We're gonna lift up tall. Just because you're in the back of your chair doesn't mean you can slump. All I'm doing is I'm bending my elbows and then pressing those hands to the sky. Make sure the elbows don't come out here. So I can see my elbows here in my peripheral vision. If they wing out here to the side, I can still see them, but it's just not as easy to see them. So really here, make sure you've got your eyes on your elbows. Down and up, that's all we're doing. Down and press, down and press. Very nice. Hello, triceps. There we go. Oh my goodness. Can you feel anything? Probably not yet. You want to pulse it? Me too. So let's go ahead here. Can you still see your elbows? Take it down. Can you see your elbows? Give me a little pulse back there. Little pulse. If your weight is heavy, set it down, set it aside. No problem. Eyes on elbows, right? There we go. Little pulse. You just have 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. 4 more, full range. 4, down. I know this is tough. This is where the work happens. 3, down. 2, down. 1, down. Press it up, lower down. Fantastic. Set that weight right there on that floor up underneath you. Wiggle out those shoulders. Let's go ahead and take your arms up and bring your hands down on your back as if you're trying to give yourself a little back pat, which you definitely deserve, right? So my hands are here on my back. My elbows are pointed up to the sky. I should feel a nice stretch there. And release. Press yourselves forward out into that chair. Now we've got some space between your back and the back of the chair. I want you to lift up tall, maybe a little bit of space between those feet, and we're gonna hinge forward. Pull your tummy in as you do so. We're not quite done with triceps, I know. So remember earlier when I asked you to pretend you were in the pool? Same thing. I've got my hands spread wide, and I'm just gonna straighten my arms back. They're already tired. So let's release here and just press the water back. Release. So I feel my triceps. Do you? And back. Push through the water. Press only for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. That was just a nice little bonus. Wiggle, wiggle, and let's press back into your chair. We've gotten to all of those body parts, but I do want to focus a little bit on your wrists. So as we age, our wrists tend to lose strength. We're just going to do a couple of easy exercises that you can do anytime, yeah? So let's just start by spreading out your fingers. Spread them out nice and wide. And I just want you to take your thumbs and pull your thumbs across the hand there. So pull over like we're making a little 4. And release. We're not going to do a million of these, just a few of them. So pull it across, make the 4, and back, and 4, and back. 2 more. 4, and back, and 4, and back. Now make some fists. Squeeze, thumbs to the outside of the hands, and release. Squeeze, release. Squeeze, release, squeeze, release. 2 more. Squeeze, release. Last time, squeeze, and release. Beautiful. Bring those hands together Go ahead and make the namaste signal right here. We've got your hands here in front of your chest, and I want you to lift your elbows up. Lift and rest. 2 more. Lift, lifting up the elbows, keeping those hands to your heart center, and down, and 1 more time. Lift and release. 1 more thing for the old wrists. Here we are. I want you to interlace your fingers, but I want you to just leave one of those hands with those fingers sticking straight up. So keep your elbows close to your body, and we're just going to work flexion and extension. So just a little flexion of the hand. Be very gentle, but the hand that's all curled up, wrapped around the other hand, is just performing the work here, right? So just a little flexion and extension. Reaching out through those fingertips so we can just gently bring some movement, develop a little strength into that hand. Good. Come back to the center. We'll try the other side. Other sets of fingers curl down, and the other guy lifts up. So same thing, flexion and extension. There we go. Just be gentle, move at your own pace. Keep those elbows fairly close to the body. How about 1 more? Good job. Bring those hands back to the center. Wiggle those guys out, and let's give ourselves a little stretch. So push forward into that chair. Let's go ahead and spread those feet out nice and wide, hands or elbows on those thighs, and drop yourself around, trunk rotation. Fantastic. Exhale down. Inhale, lift. Take a few of these. Exhale. Inhale 1 more time. Exhale. And inhale. Reverse it. Feeling all parts of that body as you come on down. Noticing where the stretch happens for you. How about 1 more? Up to the top, duck walk those feet in towards each other. We're gonna stretch into that glute. If you need to make it a little easier, let's just cross one ankle here on top of the other, or perhaps you can bring that ankle up onto that quad. I want you to grab your chair, lift up, straight spinal column, and hinge forward. There we go. Ankle is lifted or ankle is down on the floor next to the other ankle. Whatever you need to do. And up, swap it out, that guy down, and then the other guy. Ankle, hinge, or up on the thigh. Lift tall, hinge it out. Good, good. Lifty, lifty. Untangle those legs. Let's go ahead and give it 1 spinal twist. So flat feet, go ahead and reach on around, rotate, grab the back of your chair as you give yourself a very energizing spinal twist. Straight, straight spine, good rotation. To the center, other side, rotate. Back to the center. 1 more time. Press yourself back into that chair, lifted tall, resting your hands wherever you would like, and let's make sure your shoulders are positioned over your hips. We're going to take a moment just to come inward. I want you to close your eyes. Lift up, straighten and lengthen, but check in with all parts of your body. Notice everything. Notice your feet, maybe wiggle your toes around in your shoes a little. There we go. Notice the legs, the knees, the thighs, the hips, the torso, the shoulders, the arms and the fingers, as well as the neck and head, all those body parts. Notice how they feel. Pay attention to how they feel now as compared to when we began our session. Notice which parts of your body need a little bit more love and care as you go throughout your day. Good. Take a deep breath, lift up, straight spine. Exhale that breath. Take another deep, energizing breath. Exhale it. Open the eyes if you'd like. Use the arms. Inhale, scoop and lift. Exhale, press it out. How about one more breath? Inhale, lift up. Exhale, press down. Bring those hands to your heart right here at Namaste. Lock your thumbs. Thumbs over the heart. Take a deep breath. Inhale, breathe in. Exhale, breathe out. Thank you all so much for working out with me today. Hope that you have a stellar day. Drink your water. You need a sip of water after our workout today. In fact, you need a couple of sips. Go outside, get some vitamin D, wash your hands, be good to yourselves, and I can't wait to see you all next time. Take care, guys. Namaste. Hi guys, this is Montag. Thank you so much for working out with me today. He really wanted to work out with us as well. So as always, Montag is here to remind you to go wash your paws. We'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.